Hi, we're going to be reading Walt Whitman's Song of Myself, 7 to 14. Okay. Has anyone supposed it lucky to be born? I hasten to inform him or her it is just as lucky to die, and I know it. I pass death with the dying and birth with the new washed babe, and am not contained between my hat and boots, and pursue manifold objects. No two alike and every one good. The earth good and the stars good, and their adjuncts all good. I am not an earth nor an adjunct of an earth. I am the mate and companion of people, all just as immortal and fathomless as myself. They do not know how immortal, but I know. For every kind for itself and its own. For me, mine, male and female. For me, dogs have been boys who have moved. For me, the man that is proud, that feels how it stings to be slighted. For me, the sweetheart and the old maid. For me, mothers and the mothers' mothers. For me, lips that smiles, eyes that shed tears. For me, children and the beggars of children. You're not guilty to me, nor stale nor discarded. I see through the broad cloth and chain of mold, whether or not, and am around, tenacious, acquisitive, tireless, and cannot be shaken away. Number 8. The little one sleeps in its cradle. I lift the gauze and look a long time, and silently brush away flies behind me. The youngster and the red-faced girl turn up beside the bushy hill. Up here and we view them from the top. Sight sprawls on the bloody floor of the bedroom. I witness the corpse with his stabbed hair. I know where the pistol has fallen. The blob of pave, tires of cars, slough of boot soles, talk to the promenaders. The heavy omnibus, the driver with his interrogating thumb. The clank of the shod horses on the granite floor. The snow sleighs clinking, shouted Joes, pelts of snowballs. The hurrahs for popular favorites, the fury of roused mobs. The flap of the curtain littered, a sick man inside borne to the hospital, the meeting of enemies, the sudden oath, the blows and fall. The excited crowd, the policeman with his star, quickly working his passage to the center of the crowd. The impassive stones that receive and return so many echoes. What groans of overfed or half-starved and fall sunstruck grand fits. What exclamations of women taken from me who hurry home to give birth to babes. What living and buried speech is always vibrating here. What howls restrained by decorum. Arrested criminals, sliced, adulterous orders made, sentences, rejections with complex lips. I show them or show the resonance of them. I come and I depart. Number 9. The big doors of the country barn stand open and ready. The dry grass of the harvest time loads the slow-drawn wagon. The clear light plays on the brown, gray, and green anchor tanks. The armfuls are packed with a sagging snow. I am there, I help. I come stretch the top of the load. I feel their soft jolts, one leg reclined on the other. I jump from the crossbeam and see the clover and timothy, rolled head over heels and tangle my hair full of wisps. Number 10. Alone in the wilds and mountains I hunt, wandering amazed in my own lightness and bleed. In the late afternoon, choosing a safe spot to pass the night, kindling a fire and broiling the fresh-killed game. Falling asleep on the gathered leaves with my dog and gun by my side. The Yankee clipper is under her sky sail. She cuts the sparkle and scud. My eyes settle the land. I bend at her prow or shout joyously from the deck. The boatman and clam diggers arose early and stopped for me. I tucked my trouser in my boots and went and had a good time. You should have been with us that day round the chowder kettle. I saw the marriage of the trapper in the open air in the far west. The bride was a red girl. Her father and his friends sat near cross-legged and dumbly smoking. They had moccasins to their feet and large thick blankets hanging from their shoulders. On a bank lounged the trapper. He was dressed mostly in skins. His luxuriant beard and curls protected his neck. He held his bride by the hand. She had long eyelashes. Her head was bare. Her coarse straight locks descended upon her voluptuous limbs and reached to her feet. The runaway slave came to my house and stopped outside. I heard his motions cracking the twig of the wood pile. Through the swung half door of the kitchen I saw him limpy and weak, where he sat on a log and let him in and assured him, brought him water and filled a tub for his sweaty body and bruised feet, gave him a room that entered for my own, and gave him some coarse, clean clothes, and remembered perfectly well his revolving knives and his awkwardness, and putting plasters on the galls of his neck and ankles. He stayed with me a week before he was recuperated and passed north. I had him sit next to me at the table. My firelog leaned in the corner. Number 11. 28 young men bathed by the shore. 28 young men also friendly. 28 years of womanly life also lonesome. She owns a fine house by the rise of the bank. She hides a handsome and richly dressed half blind of the window. Which of the young men does she like best? Ah, the homeliest of them is beautiful to her. Where are you off to, lady? I see for you. You splash in the water there, yet stay stock in her room. The dancing and laughing along the beach came the 29th bather. The rest did not see her, but she saw them and loved them. The beards of the young men glistened wet, ran from their long hair. Little streams passed over their bodies. An unseen hand also passed over their bodies. It descended trembling from their temples and ribs. The young men float on their backs, their white bellies bulge to the sun. They do not ask who seizes fast to them. They do not know who caused them to climb with pendant and burning arch. They do not think whom they soothe with spray. The butcher boy puts off his killing clothes, sharpens his knife at the stall no mark. I loiter, enjoying his repartee, and shuffle and break down. Blacksmiths are grimed with hairy chests and environ the anvil. Each has his main sledge. They are all out. There is a great heat in the fire. From the cinder-strewed threshold I follow their movements. From the lee sheer their waist plays even their massive arms. Overhead hammer swing. Overhand so slow. Overhand so sure. They do not hasten. Each man hits in his place. Number 13. The Negro holds firmly to the reins of his 4 horses. The black slides underneath on his hide-over chain. The Negro that tries a long drave the storm yard steady and tall, he stands poised on one leg and on 2 feet. His blue shirt exposes his ankle, neck, and breast, loosens over his hip. His glance is calm and commanding. He tosses the slouch of his hat away from his forehead. The sun falls on his crispy hair and mustache, falls on the black of his polished and perfect wings. I hold the picturesque giant and love him. I do not stop there. I go to team also. In me the caresser of life, wherever moving, backward as well as forward slowly. The niches aside and junior bending, not a person or object missing. Absorbing all to myself and for this song. Oxen that rattle and yoke and chain or halt in a leafy shade. What is that expressed in your eyes? It seems to me more than all the print I have read in my life. My tread scares a wood drake and wood duck on my distant day-long ramble. They rise together, they slowly circle around. I believe in those wing purposes, and in knowledge red, yellow, white playing within me, and consider green and violet and tufted brown international. Do not call the tortoise unworthy because she is not something else. And Jay in the woods never studied being in. It shows pretty well to me. And look of bay mare shameless silliness out of me. 14. The wild gander leads his flock through the cool night. Y'all honk, she says, and sounds down to me like an invitation. The bird may suppose him meaningless, but I listen close, find its purpose and place up towards the wintry sky. The sharp-hoofed moose of the north, the cat on the house sill, the chickadee, the prairie dog, the litter of the grunting sow as they tug out her teeth. The brood of the turkey hen with her half-open wings. I see in them myself the same old law. I see, and the earth springs 100 affections. They scorn in the best I can do to relate to them. I'm enamored out of growing outdoors, out of men that live among cattle or taste the ocean or woods, out of builders and steers of ships and the wielders of axes and mauls, the druggers of horses. I can eat and sleep with them week in and week out. What is the commonest, cheapest, nearest, easiest is me. I'm going in for my chances. Brass returns, adorning myself to bestow myself on the first that will take me. Not asking the sky to come down to my goodwill, scattering it freely forever.